Welcome back. It's not all about the money, but a different way to think about it. The formula of a new book on wealth is people times purpose, and the planet equals prosperity. It's called Enlightened Management towards small and medium enterprises achieving positive impact, and the author is with us here in studio. This is a cover of the book. You see his name on the cover of it there, and his name is Gabriele Carboni. He is here with us in studio in Chicago. Gabriele, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. Enlightened Management. Give folks kind of the elevator pitch of what you're arguing here in this book.
Well, management and managers should go over profit and take care of the people they work with, not only employees, but all the community. They are called stakeholders, right? And also the planet, just to get not only profit, but prosperity. Profit comes as a result of the impact that the company can do.
How are you getting feedback, or are you getting feedback from Wall Street, who always says, no, 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 profit above everything else? What kind of feedback are you getting? Because this is kind of turning the idea upside down.
Yeah, there are a lot of companies also in Wall Street investing on sustainability. Yeah. This is a way. But when you get people work not for profit but for their purpose, then the profit goes higher. So at the end of the day, even the profit is better. So
if you tackle sort of the environment, the relationships, that will get you to where you need to go from a Wall Street perspective.
Exactly.
So if folks are watching this today and say they manage either a small group of people or a large group of people, what's one thing they can take from this interview right now and maybe even apply it today?
Yeah, just ask something to your employees, for example. Why do you work here? What is your life purpose? This second question is kind of difficult, but why do you work here? It's a good question, because if they feel the same values of your company, they will work harder and better for your company.
And is part of the idea that, hey, someone is actually listening to me, they care about me, that in unto itself probably has some value, right?
Yes.
And so talk to me about this book. How did it come to be? I mean, you are an author. You have been writing for a long time. Where did you come up with this idea?
Well, I was very lucky because I met the Pope twice, Pope Francis. I asked him to write a comment for one of my books, and he did. And
let me stop you there. How do you get that blurb? A lot of authors are probably wondering. Yeah. How did you get him?
Well, as an Italian, I am a Christian, so I'm in several associations, and one of them they have a private meeting with the Pope every year, so that is why. And I was bold to ask him for a comment, but I got it, so I'm very thankful. And I also discussed with him a lot of the content of this book. Then I went to Philip Kotler, which is from Chicago, and he said, okay.
He's a famous marketing expert.
Yes, exactly. Actually, the most famous
marketing expert. Okay, thank you.
And you got it in Chicago, so it's good for you. And he said, wow, these are some good new stuff for marketing and management. Let's write a book together.
Oh, well, how great. Now you can work on Pope Leo the 14th to get you a blurb for your next book. We can work on that using your And there's an event tonight, right? Tell us about that.
Yes, at 6 p.m. at the John David Mooney Foundation. You can see a lot of arts by Hervé Dorvedi, who designed the cover of this book, the Blue Morpho. And you will meet John David Mooney, which is a famous artist from Chicago, as well as Philip Kotler, and you can join us.
Gabriele Carboni, thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. By the way, all of the proceeds of this book go to the Rotary Association?
Yeah, Rotary Foundation. Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks for being here. Enlightening idea.